Welcome to the Business Education Centre, where we teach professional entrepreneurs, such as doctors, dentists, lawyers, accountants, consultants and retailers, how to achieve their mission through increased sales and profit margin. In this video, I'm going to share with you a quick 3-step formula that successful entrepreneurs use to attract a truckload of new customers to their business. Why should you watch this video and listen to what I'm about to share with you? Why is it important that you learn how to attract customers to your business? There are 2 reasons every small business owner needs to watch this video and listen to what I'm about to share. The first reason is this: if you do not learn what I'm about to teach you, you will not succeed in your business, period. And what does failure mean for you and your family? It means you will not be able to achieve the level of success you desire. You will continue to live from hand to mouth, working for 10 to 12 hours a day, and at the end of the week, not having enough money to pay your bills, take a holiday, buy a present for your spouse and kids, or have the money to send your kids to university. But the main reason you need to listen to me is this: 96% of businesses fail before their 10th anniversary. 50% of new startup businesses fail within 5 years of establishment. And of the remaining 50% of those fail before their 10th year. The internet has made it easy for anyone to start a business. Gone are the days when you needed a premises to run a business. All you need now is a website. Company registration takes less than half an hour. What does this mean for you and most people already in business or wanting to start a business? It means the barrier to entry into any business has been lowered. However, it also means that competition is becoming fiercer. This is in addition to the fact that people's attention is becoming scarcer. The average person has a smartphone and an iPad, and they're both on 24/7. At every point of the day, he's either on social media communicating with friends, on YouTube watching people trying to kill themselves, or on Facebook watching people drink themselves to death. Lest I forget, pornography and chick boos are already available on YouTube. What's more interesting to watch, your boring video of chick boos on YouTube? And the average person is exposed to more than 3,000 advertising messages a day. You would not believe this. When I go to my dentist, while this guy is busy inflicting pain on me, instead of having some mellow music to calm me down, what he has on the screen right above my head is an ad. With that level of assault on your prospect's time, how do you expect to reach them with your marketing message? These days, there are 3 challenges you face when trying to market your produce or service. The first challenge is getting your message to reach your prospect. This requires you avoiding their spam filter or your mail ending up in their wastebasket. And the second challenge is to get them to read, watch or listen to your message. The third challenge is to get them to respond to the message. Do not underestimate the enormity of these challenges, because you cannot sell your product or service to someone you cannot reach. So how can you overcome these challenges? How can you develop effective strategies for getting your prospects to receive your marketing communication, open it, and respond to it in the manner in which you would like them to? The answer to these questions is in the Small Business Marketing Blueprint: How to Attract and Retain Customer Home Study course. The Home Study course outlines a step-by-step process for attracting and retaining truckloads of new customers. It focuses on the 3 fundamentals of marketing: crafting an effective marketing message, identifying your target market, and selecting the right media through which to channel your marketing message. Click on the order button below to order your copy now, so you can start attracting more customers than you can handle. Okay, I'll tell you what, imagine this scenario. What if your business phone keeps ringing off the hook with dozens of customers lining up to buy your product or service? Imagine this scenario. What if you could increase your sales by 20% within 90 days? What would that do for your profit margin? Imagine this scenario. What if you could pay off all your creditors and still have enough money to buy things for your kids, take them on holiday, buy your spouse a special gift as a token of appreciation? All this for standing by you all these years. Imagine this scenario. What if you do not have to work 10 to 12 hours each day, and have the freedom to take weekends off and go on holiday with your family? Lie on the beach without worrying about staff, salary or your business going bust. Imagine this scenario. What if you constantly had more customers than you can handle? Sound like a stretch? Well, I used to think so too, until it happened to me and many of my clients. I started my own business in 2004. By some stroke of luck, by 2006 my turnover had reached $1 million. I say luck because I really did not do anything to make that happen. Well, actually I did do something. I placed an ad in Yale.com. At the time, there was not a lot of competition on Yale.com for security services in Manchester. My company was on the first 5 search results. A big company was looking for security in Manchester. My company name came out. They called me. I started providing security for them in Manchester. Because of our exceptional service, within a month we were providing them security nationwide. This decision was the beginning of the end of my security company. I was just a small company with few officers. Out of the blue came this massive contract, and I was now managing dozens of officers all over the country. So instead of running my business was running me. I made the fatal mistake most small businesses make when I decided to focus all of my attention on one single client. I made no attempt to get new clients. I thought I was going to get big business from this big client. Then in 2008, tragedy struck. The client went out of business, almost taking us down with them. However, once again, Lady Luck intervened on my behalf. Because of the nature of my business, I did not have lots of liabilities, so I was able to remain afloat, albeit on a smaller scale. The single lesson I learned from that episode was customer is indeed king. If you do not have a customer, I'm afraid you do not have a business. It does not matter what other assets you have in your business. Without customers, there is no business. Simple. Because I was just lucky to acquire that client, and had not developed the skills to acquire customers, my business grounded to a complete halt. After my big client went out of business, I spent all the money I had from the previous customer, and I was on the verge of bankruptcy when I received an email called 7-Figure Code. Fortunately, I responded to it because that single email led me to be coached and trained by the best business and marketing consultants and coaches in the world. The application of their training and coaching took me from near bankruptcy to having a successful business that far exceeded my previous success. I taught the information to many of my friends who own their own businesses. They also increased the size of their businesses tremendously, and I've used the same method to help many of my clients quadruple the size of their businesses in as little as 90 days. Effective marketing is about 3 things: lead generation and customer retention. Effectively generating lead requires crafting a good marketing message, good target market identification, and good marketing media selection. Your marketing message is basically your USP and your offer. As a business, you need to have a reason for existence, and you need to be able to differentiate your business from that of your competitors. If you cannot clearly articulate your point of differentiation, you will struggle to attract customers. You do not have enough resources to market to the great unwashed masses. You do not have the resources of a McDonald's, Coca-Cola, or Nike. That is why you need to carefully identify your target market. Whenever most businesses think about marketing, they start with their media, placing an ad in a newspaper, yellow pages, postal, or create leaflets. But without crafting a compelling marketing message and identifying your target market, you will not know the right media in which to place your marketing message. This is the reason why 95% of all marketing campaigns fail. In the Small Business Marketing Blueprint, How to Attract and Retain Customers, I walk you through a step-by-step process of creating an effective marketing campaign that gets customers breaking down your door. CD1 gives you an overview of the entire system. CD2 and 3 walk you through a step-by-step process for creating your unique selling proposition and crafting a compelling marketing offer your prospect will never resist. You will learn how to craft your unique selling proposition, how to craft a compelling conversion story, how to conduct competitive advantage, the 10 elements of a compelling offer, and how to craft a compelling offer. CD3 and 4 deals with identifying your target market. You will learn how to identify your target market, what constitutes an ideal prospect, what demographic characteristics to look for in your target market, how to get them to respond to your marketing message, how to reach your target market, and how to know if a market is profitable. CDs 5 and 6 deal with your marketing media. You will learn how to choose the right marketing media, how to design or have a website that attracts thousands of visitors per month, the 3 things that make a website fit for purpose, functionality and customer experience. And don't forget numbers 2 and 3, conversion and high traffic. In this section, I'll teach you the best website design, how to convert visitors to your website, and how to drive traffic to your website. We also discuss social media in this section. Many businesses, including yours, may be struggling to make social media work for your business. Why have so many businesses not been able to figure out social media? What are these myths about social media? How is it that social media is effective in bringing down governments, electing political leaders, starting powerful grassroots movements, yet yours and many other businesses struggle to make it work for their business? Well, you'll have the answer in the program, and I guarantee it will surprise you. Finally, you will learn how to track and measure the effectiveness of your marketing. What gets measured gets improved. If you're not tracking your marketing, you might be leaving a lot of money on the table. You cannot know if your current marketing strategy is capable of producing more than it is if you're not tracking your results. Simple. If your marketing campaign is not working, do you know why? You can only know that if you track and measure your campaign. In the program, you will learn how to track your marketing campaign, what to track, and how to track it. The most important element of your marketing is emotion. Everyone buys emotionally, but they always justify these decisions logically. When you understand how to infuse emotions into your marketing, it is easier to appeal to your prospects. You'll learn the strategies and tools for creating an emotional marketing campaign that spears your prospects in the heart. You'll learn how to create such a marketing campaign in a Small Business Marketing Blueprint, how to attract and retain customers home study course. The other very important element of marketing you will learn is conversion. Now, conversion means getting your prospects to take the actions you want them to take. Do not underestimate the difficulty of getting someone to take out their wallet and buy your product or service. Trust is the greatest barrier to selling. People have had lots of broken promises, therefore it's difficult for them to trust anyone. So the extent to which you are able to jump the trust barrier will determine the extent to which you will be able to reach your prospect's heart and, eventually their wallet. In the Small Business Marketing Blueprint, How to Attract and Retain Customers, I walk you through a step-by-step strategy. Here you will learn how to jump the trust barrier for both online and offline selling situations. So click on the order button below and order your package now. I know you might have attended lots of different marketing trainings, read books and maybe bought other training and home study courses. Those training books and courses might not have delivered the promised results, so naturally you might want to know, how is a Small Business Marketing Blueprint, How to Attract and Retain Customers different from other marketing training and home study courses? Now that's a legitimate question. If I was in your position, I would want an answer to this question too. The Small Business Marketing Blueprint, How to Attract and Retain Customers is a compilation of the most successful marketing campaigns in the history of marketing. Some of the information in the program goes as far back as the 1920s. Think about that. It is based upon information of marketing campaigns that resulted in billions of pounds of sales. The information in the Small Business Blueprint, How to Attract and Retain Customer Home Study course is not theory. It is based upon tested advertising methods. Who am I and why should you listen to me? Me? I'm the author of 21 books, including the How to Effectively Market and Manage Market Book series for private medical practices, law firms, dental practices, accounting, consulting, business coaching firms, and how to increase retail sales and profit. I am the creator of the Business Growth series for private medical practice, dental practice, law and accounting firms, restaurants and small businesses. I have received marketing and business growth training from the best business and marketing consultants and coaches in the world, including Jay Abraham, Dan Kennedy, Frank Kern, and Ewan Pagan. I have trained, consulted and coached some of the most successful retailers in the world, done successful marketing campaigns for restaurants, private medical practices, dental practices, law and accounting firms. However, what I really bring to the table is practical experience. I took my own business from 0 to 7 figures, and I did that with no finance and a limited command of the English language. You were taught in business school that the price of a product is determined by the cost of bringing that product to the market. It's a lie. The price of a product is not determined by the cost of bringing that product to the market. The price of a product is determined by who is buying and how it is sold to them. Rolex watches do not tell time better than other watches. Neither is it costlier to bring a Rolex watch into the market than other watches. Yet the cheapest Rolex costs more than 100 times the price of its nearest competitor. Why? Because of who it is sold to and how it is sold. Would you like to learn how to sell your product or service at a premium price? Would you like to learn how to attract truckloads of new customers to your business? Would you like to learn how to turn those customers into customers for life? Would you like to learn how to increase your profit by 50% in less than 90 days? Now, if your answer to any of these questions is yes, you need to click the buttons below and order your home study course now. Why? So that you can attract truckloads of new customers to your business and increase your profit margin. Now, at the beginning, I said 96% of businesses fail before their 10th anniversary. If you ask the previous owners why their businesses fail, they'll blame, difficult trading conditions, government policies, the economy, their location, what else? It goes on and on, really. It will never occur to them that the only reason their businesses fail is lack of customers. Simple. When you have customers, your businesses will never fail. Without customers, you do not have a business. This is not rocket science. Customers are the lifeblood of any business. And as a small business owner, the extent to which you are capable of attracting customers is the extent to which you are going to succeed. If you do not understand the marketing fundamentals in a small business marketing blueprint, how to attract and retain customers, you are likely to leave your marketing in the hands of people who do not have your interests at heart. You will not know what results to expect from your marketing team or marketing agency if you yourself do not know anything about marketing. The Small Business Marketing Blueprint, How to Attract and Retain Customers, was created for the small business owner who is scared of marketing. It will help you have an understanding of marketing, the very fundamentals of marketing, and then you know what results to expect from your marketing efforts. Click on the Order Now button and order your copy now. Do not take my word for it. Listen to what some of my clients have to say about my training.
I think it's been an excellent class. I think the preparation was pretty good, and thank Romeo so much, and Amy, and of course we learned a lot from you, Matthew. I think in terms of learning on day one, the major learning was the whole package in terms of knowing what's happening in the world, what's happening in Tesco. And where I fall short of what I've been doing is to build awareness, as I've already said before. So this is where I take back. The second is getting the right people in the team involved. You know, before coming here, I thought the most important thing is filling the positions with the number of people who can go and do a certain investigation, or to can go and help a store. But today I realize that's not the best approach. We need to be more selective about who we put in. A lot of the numbers that I've got are good benchmarks, even though they are, you know, we seem to be doing better. But it still shows that there are areas to improve. But at least it lets us know where we are and that, you know, where we can go from here. The most important thing is that if we want to be anywhere close to the world, or, you know, even halfway where we are right now, I mean, there's a certain amount of money that needs to be invested. But I think besides this, there are things that we can implement back home that we can reach where you know we need to be. It's a question of maybe working as a team together, and this is where we need probably Afendi and Nancy Simon, we work together, but maybe we need more management buy-in, commitment. Yeah. Maybe we need to have more some kind of forums where you get not too many people, you know, maybe 10 store managers from one region. Get them together and, you know, start debriefing. Small workshops.
Pilot in one region first, I think.
Do it in a region, get everyone's buy-in, and because we can't achieve it. You know, if you expect Sammy and me to do it, no way. I mean, so I think this is the learning out of Matthews. A lot of the numbers and the ways in which they carry on. I mean, they have meetings every day. Yeah. They have a stock take almost, okay, because of the system they can do it daily. But for example, for produce you can do it on a weekly basis. HBA you can do it on a weekly basis. Meat you can do it on a weekly basis. So it's something we can implement. Yeah. It's not out of control. Yeah. So I think these are the major learnings, and I think I go back much more knowledgeable than when I came here. So thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
What we have, new things that it is a new learning to us, and training was excellent. Thanks for the big efforts from both you and Amy, and we do apologize for her that you kept her standing.
Well, today he's doing the standing.
The presence of Matthew, in fact, you know, it added very big value to us, and we learned a lot of things that you know, we are not implementing. But as Gary said, you know, the system is helping them to implement a lot of things that you know we cannot do. But we promise that in the five coming years, we come back and hopefully we transfer what we learn here to Jeddah and also Saudi Arabia. And we get the improvement we look.
Really, I can see that, you know, talking to you a couple of times, the seriousness you have in you, you know, to really help us to understand loss and prevention. We really appreciate that, you know, and the emails that you receive, that you need to read a lot of, of your write-up, about loss prevention. I think what you are trying to do is to make us understand what is loss in prevention all about. So that's one thing that I like about you. You try to help us and you try to understand, because another thing that I like about you, that you send emails that I'm willing to come to Saudi, to look at your
maybe one day Banda hires him as a loss prevention.
Yeah, might be that. So I like that.
But I like very much being very patient with us.
Yes, especially with you. So the things that that's what I like about you, that you follow up, and you offer your services, so that on your own expenses, so that you can see that how serious you are, to go and help companies to understand loss prevention, right? So and then the things that even though on Saturday and Sunday you start calling him, odd hours, you still reply to us. So that is something that you have done great. I think you need to carry on with that, yeah. And in terms of the training yesterday, yeah, so we learned a few things. Like what I like, that when we ask you questions about the receiving, high value items, so you give us good suggestions, saying that the supervisor or the managers need to be accounted for that. They are the ones who are holding the keys, of the storage, not the receiving or the associate. So that's something that we can go back and apply that, right? So there is a quick win. Say that we want to go back and we can do this. Yeah. So and then I think what is it? And your when we ask you to bring subject matter expert, like someone from Tesco, you really brought up Matthew. Really to me that this is what we say, that this is what we want to hear. Yeah, rather than hear from a theoretical side, how, because you can see it's more what Gary and the three of us asking you, how do you do this? So then we understand that, okay, the roots of it is the technologies that you have. You can have all the data when you have the system, where we don't have it. Yeah. So, but we cannot say that we cannot go back that you need to purchase it. But what can we do now? To minimize it. So that's something that is great. Overall, that we enjoy the sessions. Yeah, we enjoy being with you. That how serious you are, and he's trying to do something to show. I think one thing that you say, what can you bring back? What can we help you so that you can bring back and share it?
Click on the button below to order your home study course now and book your free hour-long consultation with me. As a token of appreciation for investing in my training, when you place your order right now, I'll provide you with a free hour of consultation with me personally. During the consultation, you'll be free to ask any question and discuss anything you like. I'll personally walk you through the process of crafting your compelling USP and offer. I'll also help you identify your target market and then show you the right media to channel your marketing message. So remember, no margin, no mission. Click on the button below to order your copy now and book your free hour-long consultation with me.